going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Half Table Show. We got Fit Quarter Cowboys in the house. I had to pull him out, guys. He tried to retire on me. I had to pull him back. I had to pull him back into it for us Cowboy fans because he almost gave up on us. I'm just kidding. He's a family man. He's handling priorities. Family first, Cowboys second. You know how it goes. Fit Quarter Cowboys, how have you been?
Man, what's up, man? I've been great, man. It's good to finally get back in the camera, man. What's up, agent? It's good to get back in the camera, man. I've been missing it, man. I ain't been neglecting nobody purposely, man. Just a lot, man. A lot been going on, man, but I'm definitely still been keeping up with the team. What I don't see, my brother informed me or you informed me, so I'm still in tune, man. Let's have a good show, man.
Absolutely. I talk to this guy every day. Every day I go on lunch at noon.
That's not a joke. That's not a joke. Literally every day.
I call Fifth Quarter Cowboys every day at noon. Just check up on bro, make sure he's all right. You know what I'm saying? He drives a portable bomb, and we got to make sure he's still alive.
Yep.
But no, dude, we got a lot to catch up. You could probably be doing a lot of this talking. I might chime in every now and then just because I like to talk. But Cooper Rush 3-0, man. What you thinking?
Tori, what's up?
Oh, this man fell. Life alert.
When he went down, me and you, we had our conversation, and you immediately was like, "Hey man, I want to see what he can do." You didn't say, "Oh, we done." You didn't say, "Oh, Dak gone." So you was like, "Hey man, I want to see what Coop can do." You like, how much worse can he be than what Prescott is already playing? Hell, for the past shit, man, 4 years, when Dak pissed you off on man, you put Cooper Rush in.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
Shit, I'm talking about. We've been playing Madden since Madden 18. Me and you together. We've been playing Madden since Madden 18, and shit, Dak pissed you off. Like, I'm benching his ass, bro. You'll put Cooper Rush in and ball the hell out. That's not a lie. That's what you've been doing this. You were doing it before we had Mike McCarthy. You've been doing it. So what's up, Andre? Nothing much. I'm good, man. But honestly, all jokes aside, man, where we're at right now and what we've been able to do with the starting quarterback out. See, the thing is, for me, I don't look at it as the ability. We lost the ability. I look at it as we just lost a quarterback that's making a lot of money, and he's the starter. So when you think of starter, you think of what they make, you automatically think you're losing a really great talent. But when it boils down to it, we didn't really lose a really, really great talent. You know what I'm saying? We just lost a quarterback that's made a lot of money, just predicated off a couple of years or good years that he had. So that's why a lot of people are shocked. They're like, dang, I ain't expect this from Cooper Rush. But we didn't lose Aaron Rodgers and put Teddy Bridgewater in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the totem pole, if you get Cooper Rush the last 6-7 years and Dak had you lined up, it probably wouldn't be too much different. And I'm not shitting on Dak. I'm just saying, he hasn't been, elite. He has never been in my top 10. You know what I'm saying? And I said pay the dude. I said pay him, but he just never been there, I think where we're at is right where we need to be. I think it put a lot of pressure on Dak when he comes back, not just to see how good his hand is, but can he match Cooper Rush? And I can't believe I'm saying that. Dak has to come in and play better. He has to come in and play better than the backup because you make so much money, and we see the connection that you ain't had with CD in the last 3 years. We saw more from Cooper Rush this past game than you done had with CD in the last 3 years. He's open. Even when he's dropping the ball, Coop still seeing. He's still seeing. He's still getting the ball. CD dropping open passes. So not overthrown, not underthrown. It just, man, I like I say, Dak, it's so much pressure on Dak. He has to come back and be better than our backup. And like I say, it's so crazy that we saying that, but it's just where we're at right now, man. Because Cooper Rush has stepped in and stepped up. He's finding every receiver. He's finding every tight end. He's going through his read. He's doing everything. He's throwing on the run. He threw 2 touchdowns. He threw one to Noah Brown on the run. The last game, he threw a touchdown to Michael Gallup on the run. He's good. He's good on the run. He's good on the run. He got to be better. Dak has to be a lot better than Cooper Rush.
You know, it's so funny you say that. I just made a video talking about, is there a controversy in Dallas with the quarterbacks? And I said, this is what Cooper Rush did. This is what I said for. Listen to me. I said Cooper Rush just eliminated all the excuses for the Dackers. Okay, he eliminated the O-line excuse. He eliminated the wide receiver by committee excuse. He kind of overshadowed Kellen Moore's play calling, and Kellen Moore can't be an excuse anymore because Kellen Moore can win with Cooper Rush. Kellen Moore can win with Dak Prescott, right? So he's eliminating all these excuses from the hands of Cooper Rush, big number 10 out there playing lights out football. And so what you just said, fifth quarter, about he has to play better than a backup. Cooper Rush just set the tone. Dak has to play to the beat of that tone, and he has to pump it up even more. Why? Because you said it. His salary, fifth quarter, Cowboys.
And it's so crazy because when you watch Cooper Rush play, once the ball is snapped, and what I like about Rush, he gets through all his reads just as long as Dak holds the ball. Cooper Rush get through his reads so fast, Dak is still back there bouncing. And like I said, I'm not shitting on Dak. I'm just saying Cooper Rush, he's just a different, he's a smarter quarterback than Prescott. Physicality, no, Dak bigger, you know what I'm saying, all that. But smart-wise, dude, he audibles when it's time. He calls the blitz. Cooper Rush, he could really go to another team and be a starter. I'm not saying he can be an elite team, or he can go be a starter in Detroit. He can go Cooper Rush. He can go be a starter in Detroit. He can go take the little boy job up there in the Jets. You know, Mike White was a starter for a while, but he got hurt. You know who they got now? You won't believe it.
Zach Wilson.
No, do you know who's playing as their quarterback right now?
Oh, Joe Flacco.
Yeah. Cooper Rush can go get a contract with the Detroit Lions. Seriously, he could, because he's playing so good. And like I say, it don't look better than what you think it is. It's just that he's doing what we expect Prescott to do, making the money that Prescott makes. Cooper Rush is doing what Prescott's supposed to do on a minimum salary.
Ooh.
He's doing what a $100 million quarterback is supposed to be doing, and it feels good. It looks good. You know, you feel good about your quarterback when you just wait. You hope the pass is a pass and play just to see how smooth he throw the ball. I'd be happy to see a pass and play from Cooper Rush because I like to see him get it down the field. It's refreshing.
And he throws it down the field.
He do that pass, that big pass to Noah Brown yesterday. I don't want to say it was effortless, but he didn't put a lot of gun to it. It was a good pass, man.
Yeah. No, dude. So we got Cooper Rush in this conversation here. What it needs to be. I mean, he's 4-0 in the National Football League. First ever quarterback to start 4-0 and have a 90 or better QBR. First ever Dallas Cowboy quarterback to start 4-0 in their career. But let's boil this down a little more, because we're comparing Dak and Cooper, which I think we need to, right? But let's compare to what this is. Our defense is top 5.
Top 5.
Our special teams, Bone Fossil, is really good, right? So not only is Cooper Rush making the plays he needs to make, making the throws that he has to make, but he's benefiting off of a top 5 defense, and he's benefiting off a really good special teams unit. And if your defense is holding teams to 1 touchdown a game, your job is to go put up more points than right now. The magic number for the Dallas Cowboys offense is 20. You get to 20, you win the ball game. That's it. You get to 20, you win the ball game. Can Dak Prescott, if and when he comes back fifth quarter, can he get to the 20 mark?
And see, that's the crazy part about it, man. And like you say, I think one thing we're enjoying is that when our defense get takeaways with Cooper Rush in there, the ball gets moving. You know, last year, too much we seen Dak Prescott get up to the podium and say, the defense is doing what they're supposed to do, and it's not fair to them that we can't get out there and capitalize off their takeaways. You know, y'all be. I know, right? 1980. I know, man. I know. And so, and like I say, it just looks. It don't look bad, but when you've been the star quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys this long, and your name is always up here because people feel bad for you because of the life story you had off the field. We babied him too long. We rocked the cradle with Prescott too long. Way too long, man. You know they say you've been on the pacifier too long. You was on your mama titty for too long. We
Oh,
Prescott has been on the pacifier for too damn long, man. Too long. Seriously. And Cooper, you can't go to if Pat Mahomes get hurt today and the backup get in there, you'll never hear the Kansas City fans say, "I don't know, man. Pat Mahomes might be in trouble." You'll never hear that. You'll never hear it.
mm-hmm.
That's a big problem. And don't get it wrong. We've seen Prescott do elite things. We've seen him do elite things. You know, I mean, hell, sometimes he looked like, oh man, but then it just falls back. And more than often, he just last year just wasn't really good enough for when we played good teams. What Cooper Rush did last year versus the Vikings, this year shows it wasn't a fluke. If you give Cooper Rush time, if that O line give him time and the receivers do their job, he'll find something.
Mm-hmm.
He'll find something. Dak Prescott and see Cooper Rush, the Noah Brown connection, man. And see, that's what me, you, and 1980 talk about in the preseason when fans go here and say relax it's preseason. That's what we talk about. We tell y'all, no, we can't relax because this is who we got to look forward to if our starters get hurt. That's why we evaluate players in the preseason and fans be mad at us, say y'all just relax it's preseason. No, now you see why we say we need a good backup. Now you see why we said Ben DiNucci ain't it. Now you see why we say certain guys ain't it. Because you need guys to come in and pick up where the other guy left off or be better or keep the team rolling until your star to come back. Carson Wentz went down, Nick Foles won the Super Bowl.
Mm.
You need somebody to come in and keep the ball rolling. It's like the analogy I used last time. You got to treat your secondary car like your first one. Your first one go down, you need that second one to get you back and forth just like your main car do. And that's why we evaluate preseason. You have to. You need good players in the preseason. And those good players, when they get into training camp and they get into practice and they create that camaraderie and they create that connection like Cooper Rush and Noah Brown do, you get the results you've been getting the last 3 games between those two. The connections have been off the chain. And CD got a little bit of that seasoning yesterday. But for the most part, it's kind of been a Cooper Rush and a Noah Brown show.
Yeah.
Because you need guys that can step in and pick up the slack. You know what I'm saying? And Cooper Rush has done that. Noah Brown has stepped up and did his part. Up until yesterday, more than CeeDee Lamb has. And CeeDee Lamb supposed to be Mr. 40 Burger. You know what I'm saying? Well, who'd have thought Noah Brown would even been here this long? I don't think if it weren't for Zeke, we probably wouldn't have got him because they both came from the Buckeyes, man. Preseason everyone should play. You know, so it just like I said, for me, I'm excited about it. I hope Prescott come back and play how he's supposed to play. I want him to. I want him to, but like I said, when that's the talk that oh man, I hope Dak better come back and do this or he gonna lose. I mean, when we having that type of conversation, you know, that's just not good. They paid this guy, they slapped him a $70 million check last year. As a signing bonus, $70 million, and he ain't through racking up them dollars yet, man. And your backup coming in and making people say, "Oh man, he better watch out, man," because Cooper Rush is what you look for in a quarterback. He's what you look for. Dak Prescott, he's what you look for in a quarterback, but he's just that guy that can show up every now and then. Dak Prescott, put it like this: Cooper Rush don't need everything to be perfect. Prescott needs perfection 4 quarters, or it's going to be ugly and sloppy. And I really believe that if we had a better offensive coordinator, we put up way more points with Rush right now. I feel like we had a better offensive coordinator, we put up more points with Prescott.
Yeah.
But definitely for sure. I mean, with Rush, oh man, and trust me, I'm not saying Rush is better than Dak. I don't believe that. I don't believe Dak is 10 times better than Rush at all. Because what Dak do versus divisional games. Cooper Rush just did. Cooper Rush beat Cincinnati with Joe Burrows and all those Jamar Chase and all those guys. Hey, I mean, he's doing everything he's supposed to do. It's not like a backup that's getting out there and stinking it up like we in 2015 when Tony Romo went down and we went from Brandon Whedon to Matt Castle. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It just he's doing his job, man, and the O line is stepping up and they're helping out big time also. So, like I said, just for me, man, I'm just excited about where it's at. I don't believe in the quarterback controversy, but I do feel bad when there's a conversation going on that Dak has to come back and be better than what's happening right now when he's already made $70 million for 1 year when he's and going to make a lot more money. So it just that just don't sit well with me, man. When you're the starter and you make that much money and you're held at such a high standard because of your rookie year, and it just don't add up for me, man. And I just hope it don't get real ugly for the sake of us winning games. I hope it don't ruin the locker room and cause controversy and split the team up, man. I hope everything goes smooth. I do believe Cooper Rush. I said Cooper Rush will play well again against Aaron Donald now, man. If he win that game, if he go out there and win that game, Prescott has to come back and just be a whole different quarterback. Because you come back being the typical overthrow, underthrow, and look like a deer in headlights when you get an interception, that's not gonna cut it. Because your backup has stepped out there and been smooth as ice cream. So you can't come back throwing INTs and triple coverage then looking like a deer in headlight with your eyes bucked, or every play you overthrowing, underthrowing, and telling the receiver, my bad, my bad, my bad. You make too much money for that. You've been on this team too long for that, and it's time to show it. So that's my whole spiel as far as the quarterback thing goes.
Roger Dak Asher. No, you're still with Dak, but Cooper Rush is a clock management. You could be with Dak all day long. I know Dak's going to come back and play, but I think you got to give Cooper Rush a little bit more credit than just a clock manager.
Yeah, he's more than that.
I think you got to, because he's making those accurate throws downfield. I mean, he hit CeeDee Lamb against the Giants right here. He hit Noah Brown the other day, just bam, with double coverage, high and a low safety on him. Boom, put it on the money, right? The scramble drill with Michael Gallup on the money. I think we got to give Cooper Rush a little bit more credit than a clock manager because, like fifth quarter said, he could probably go be a starter for the Detroit Lions. He can go be a starter for the Jets, right? He could probably be a starter for a lot of these teams, right? So, there's 32 starters in the National Football League, but there isn't 32 true starters in the National Football League.
What's that comment?
Which one?
He must have deleted it, but he said, "How much draft pick can you get for Cooper Rush?" I mean, come on, Lau. Let's not be ridiculous, man. Bottom line is, here a clock manager is you get out there, you hand the ball off, you dump it down, dink and dunk. That's not what Cooper Rush doing. You can't clock manage 4 quarters with decent defenses on you. You just can't do it. That's not how the game works. You'll never get the ball down the field. You have to put that ball in the air, put some wind on it, get that defense on the heel, make them play honest ball. That's what Cooper Rush is doing. They started bringing the house because he was willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? He's not a clock manager. He's not. No. They just handing off to Zeke, Pollard, little dump downs. That's clock manager. He's not doing that, man. He's playing football.
He's playing
full-fledged football.
Yeah.
He's opening up the field. He opened up the field, big plays to 2 receivers yesterday. He's not clock manager. He's playing ball, man. He's playing ball. He's not clock managing, man. The clock manager, that's not clock managing. You come in and clock manage when you got the game when the game is just blown out. You put them in, dump it down to the backups, little dink and dunk passes, 5 yards, 10 yards to the tight end. Man, Cooper Rush is playing ball. And like I said earlier, I'm not saying he's better than Dak, so don't y'all get offended. But what I am saying is there's nothing Dak Prescott has done out there that Cooper Rush hadn't done out there. Mm-hmm. He getting receivers downfield open. He throwing touchdown passes. He's going through his read. He actually get the ball out way faster than Prescott do.
Fifth quarter. This is his stats right here. And this is
Okay.
including the game against the Minnesota Vikings. He's
All right.
61.2% completion percentage, 1,161 yards in 4 games, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception with the passer rating of 97.5.
97.5. And you know what I'm saying? People were saying it's a sample size. That's all we have. That's what else can we do? We can't force him to have 16, 17, 18 games on his belt. But what with the cards he's been dealt, he made them work, man. He made them work. What else do you want from him? See, the thing is, man, you can't just be, looking for something to go wrong because you're a big Dak Prescott fan. Man, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, bro. And whoever get behind that center with that jersey on, whoever doing the best, that's who got to be out there. And that's how Prescott took Jerry Jones, like a son to Jerry Jones, Tony Romo job. He took it. Tony
Let me say
Romo.
this.
Go
Let me
ahead.
say this. 17-game season, Dak's rookie year. First 16 games that year. Prescott only went 12 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Cooper Rush in 4 starts has 7 touchdowns. He's only 5 touchdowns away. He's only 5 for getting Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott as a rookie was a clock manager. It was dink and dunk. It was this. He was feeding Zeke. That was clock management, right? Dak Prescott is a bus driver quarterback. Cooper Rush he's not a clock manager. He's not a bus driver. He can't be that if Kellen Moore dummies that down, but he can be effective. I mean, you just look at his stats through the course of the 3 games, 223, 215, 235. He's not getting those 300 yards, but he's playing smart with the ball. He's letting everybody eat on the ball, right? Because Zeke and Pollard, they look like crap. Our defense had to step up. So he's able to maneuver all those things and get right. But 7 touchdowns, 1 interception in the course of 4 career games.
And that's why you got a preference when you're talking about this when you're having this conversation, because I don't want to get to a point where I'm explaining what I'm meaning and to y'all it seems like Coop did this and Dak didn't do it. It's not that. What we're telling y'all is Dak is going to get his job back when he's ready to go. That's not the point. What we're saying is what he's making, what people have elevated him to versus what the standard that we hold him to and what Cooper Rush is doing, it's not a big difference. It's not a big difference, man. I mean, it's just not. So don't y'all just be like, oh, man, he can't get us to where we need to go. Man, when the last time we've been where we need to go?
Right.
When the last time we've been where we're winning games? It don't matter who back there. Where was y'all in 2015 when Romo was out and Dez was out and we had Matt Castle and Brandon Whedon and Bryce Butler and Devin Screed, and that's when it was ugly. We went 4-12. Y'all should have been around. That's when it was ugly. But now our 150, whatever money, how much money he make, quarterback is down once again, like he was down last year. He's down once again. He looked like he's becoming fragile. He's down, and our backup, who we cut, went to the Giants with Jason Garrett, brought him back, is winning, and he's beating good teams. Be happy. We got to be happy about that, man. And saying Cooper Rush is doing a good job is not bashing Dak. Dak better play his tail off when he comes back. Remember, we were supposed to lose every game. Shannon Sharp said it was over. Shannon Sharp said we were dead in the water. A lot of people said that. A lot of people said we were dead in the water. And that's why we're having this conversation. That's why we're having this conversation. Look where they put us. Now, mind you, a lot of people already said they hate Dak. So when Dak went down, they said we're dead in the water. Well, if you think Dak is trash, then we should have been dead in the water from the jump. But when Dak went down, they said we're dead in the water because Cooper Rush came in the game. Now, look, I was on Twitter. All the Cowboys fans was down. Oh, Dak done. Dak down. We done. We're going to lose 5 straight. We're going to lose 5 straight. We're winning. They still mad because Cooper Rush has looked better than what Dak has, and they mad.
Yeah.
A lot of Cowboys fans want Cooper Rush to fail just so because they think it'll affect Dak. Like, Dak job is his job. They paid him too much money. He's not going to sit on the bench. You said something earlier on the phone. You said when Dak took Romo's job, Romo contract is completely different than what Dak is right now. So what you told me Break it down to the audience how you broke it down to me why they won't let Cooper Rush take Dak's job.
Yeah, no, man. I'm telling you right now, they're Cooper Rush can't take it for the simple fact that Tony Romo's contract was a lot different than Dak Prescott's contract right now. Tony Romo was at the tail end of that contract, so you could replace him. Tony Romo retired, went to CBS. Dak Prescott number one, has a no trade clause. Number two, has a lot of money guaranteed, and they just restructured that deal. They pushed a lot of that guarantees back to the front and to the back end of that contract. So there's a lot more dead money there, right? So you can't make Dak Prescott mad because that's a lot of dead money unless a trading team is willing to eat all that up, which it's highly unlikely. Highly fifth quarter, highly unlikely. And shout out to Jason Renfro right here for the $1 holla. And you did become a member also, Jason. So you are a what do you call it? A moderator. So instant moderator for
Cowboys Mac. Cowboys Mac. You should come to Twitter. You should come to Twitter world and see how many Cowboys fans are complaining because they thinking that everybody wants Cooper Rush to take Dak job. Man, Cowboy Nation has always been split up. You know that, man.
Oh yeah,
come on now. And every sport is split. You don't think? Yeah, you see quarterback. You saw Tony Romo congratulating Dak when he was out there winning, and then soon the game when he go to Stephen Jones. That's Stephen Jones. Can he compete for his job? Please, man. Them guys are prideful. Don't please. Yeah, Dak. He had for the success, but you please believe he won his job back. Don't get that twisted. He won his job. He won his job. So it's a team sport, but it's also competition on the field, man. Believe that. And we want to win, but we're just having a conversation about what's currently going on out there.
Yeah, that's all we can talk about is the current. I can't. We can talk about the past and use the past as references for what we're talking about now, but I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future. So Dak Prescott's deal is different, right? Fifth quarter. And so if Dak Prescott comes back in here and he plays like he did against the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Broncos, there's another one, the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Raiders, the Cardinals. If he comes in here fifth quarter and he plays like that, then that Cowboy Mac, I hope you're doing good. We're not mad. Come on. Then that's when we're going to get mad because they're going to continue to play Dak Prescott, and we're gonna look really bad. We're going to be scoring another 3 points. We're going to be scoring. We're going to get held up. You know, Dak Prescott has 23 games under his belt where he didn't throw a touchdown pass. Tony Romo only had 10 in 7 years. 10 in 9 years. Dak Prescott has 23 games without throwing a touchdown in less than 7 years, right? So that's what you get out of Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, you better at least give me a touchdown every game, but maybe 1 or 2 I can let you slide because I know it's NFL. It's tough. But 23 games in less than 7 years, that's what you got for me, Dak? Come on.
Okay. And that's my last thing about that. Cooper Rush is a good QB. Cooper Rush is a good backup. Cooper Rush, I'm telling y'all right now, Detroit will pay Cooper Rush some money. And it will happen because teams are beginning to learn Rush. Let me tell you something about that. You know what? I always scoffed at, I laughed at when people, Cooper is a game manager. This defense leads the way with Dak Ford. He could win a game if the defense. Oh no! Wait. See, don't make me do this. He said Dak could win a game. He said Cooper Rush a game. He said Cooper Rush a game manager. The defense leading the way. He said Dak could win a game even if the defense is off.
I don't know.
Bro, have you seen how many times last year the defense put us in position to win? And Dak had to get up on the podium and say, it's not fair to them guys. They did their job. They helped us out, and we let them down. Come on, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's not turn this to that type of thing. Game manager don't do what Cooper. He's playing 4 quarters against good teams. He's not managing a game. Zeke averaging 2.9 yards a carry is not our quarterback managing a game. Him and Tony Pollard not getting combined for 100 yards yesterday is not managing a game. That's not game management. When you game managing, you're doing everything in your power to play safe. just to get out of there with a W. That's not what they're doing. He's playing ball. What's up, guys? He's playing ball, man. Like,
let me say
he's
this.
not a game manager. See, this is what I'm saying. This your comment right there. Like, you putting them against each other. Cooper Rush is stepping out there and he's being the starter. He's winning us games. He's not just game managing, man. You can't game manage like that for 4 quarters under pressure. When the defense like, oh, okay, we underestimated him. Send the house. All right, Cooper Rush see it coming. He changed the play. Come on, man. Be happy that he's doing that. Be happy we winning. We just beat 2 teams in our division. We beat the Giants. We beat the Commanders. Be happy, man. Be happy.
I'm going to say that I was on Primetime Phil's show on Saturday. Primetime Phil is a really great guy. Kellen Moore is simplifying the game plan, manage, right? I don't know if he's simplified because I'm seeing Cooper Rush take more shots deep down the field. I mean, Cooper Rush is gunslinging this ball 5th quarter. I don't know if he's really just a man. Yeah, his yards, they're not. His yards aren't flashy, right? But he does have 7 touchdowns, 1 interception in the 4 games that he's played. So I don't know if it's really – I think it's just playing smart football. He's checking. He's setting protection. He's doing the necessary things to get us in position. Hell, the last 3 games that he's played besides this one, he had to come back and win. I don't know if a game manager comes back and wins the game.
Hold up. I am not. You're putting words in my mouth. Can Cooper Rush score 35 points? You see what I'm saying? You see where we at with it now? We passed winning the game. Can he score 35 points? Now we passed just winning. We got to move the goalposts now. See, this is putting Dak back ahead. Can he score 35 points? Man, who cares? Could Tom Brady score 35 last night against Patrick Mahomes? No. Who cares? It's about winning the game. It's any given Sunday, man. Can you go out there? Can you compete? Can you do your job to the expectations that your coaches and your players want you to play at? If you can do that, if you can pull out the win, I don't give a damn if it's 13-10, which it was a few years ago when we beat the Rams in their house, 13-10. Did Dak score 35 that game? Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Thank you, right, for that.
Like, don't do that, bro. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm not making something out of nothing. There's always something. It's always we win with Cooper Rush, who can go to somebody else's team and be a starter. I'm happy we winning with him, man. If you was here from the beginning, you heard when I said, don't come over here and get offended and think we putting Dak down. And that's exactly what y'all are doing. This is not about that. This is about our starting quarterback being out and the guy that was on the team, away from the team, and back on the team, stepping in there and not missing a beat, capitalizing on turnovers, capitalizing on open receivers, doing what he's supposed to do, doing his job. That's what we're talking about right here. We said it's bad when people are saying our starter has to come back and play better than what our backup is playing right now because Cooper Rush is looking real good. I don't care about 35 points. I don't care if it's 6-3. I don't care. That don't mean anything. The points don't mean nothing. Don't move the goalposts like that. 35, 25, 15, 10. Man, I don't care, man. I don't give a damn about points. Points don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the team is executing and responding consistently with Coop out there. Whatever works, man. All I want to do is people are so worried about the wrong thing besides us winning. It's so sad, man. I told you the Twitter world is in an uproar. It's Dak against Coop. And Jerry Jones, I would love a quarterback controversy. I would love the quarterback. No, you wouldn't, man. Come on now. No, Dak has to manage the game. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And it's cool. It's cool that you're a big Dak fan. I see you're putting the 4 for the A right there. I get it, man. That's fine, man. I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't care who's back there with that jersey on behind the center. I don't give a damn who it is. It could be Dak. It could be Rush. If they winning, if they doing their job, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You know how many fans? You know what I'm saying? And I use you an example, bro. Mm-hmm. Big Tony Romo fan. Probably one of the biggest Romo fans I know.
I love me some Romo.
Anytime we talk about firearms and it's 9mm, you call it Romo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my gun's name. That's my 9mm name, Romo.
That's what you told me. You called me. I got a Tony Romo. I was like, huh? You know, like it's about the Cowboys, man. Even you said, man, hey, Dak won 11th straight. What can you do?
Yeah, what can you
Even
do?
you said that. You said that to me. You said, what can you do? I love Romo. His body's breaking down. This rookie just came in. What can you do? Look how many games Dak won. Man, it's about what have you done for me lately. And lately, Romo was getting hurt, man. He had just came off a hurt season. He just came off of 4-12. He get hurt at the beginning of the season. Dak come in and do what he do. All the Romo fans were upset at first. But, man, listen, man. This is about the star dog. It don't matter who back there. Don't put them guys against each other. Them guys work out every day with each other. They have each other's phone number. They know each other's family, man. Look, it is what it is, bro. Cooper Rush is playing good. That's it. That's what we talking about. If Dak come in and he play better and he fucking win 10 in a row, man, good. That's good for us.
Right.
That's good for us. What I'm saying is what he's done and what Cooper Rush has stepped in there and done and what fans are saying is just not looking good. Because if you sit up there and say, man, there's a backup, he's doing this, Dak got to come in and be better. Like I said, if Patrick Mahomes go down right now, you would never say, whew, oh, he come back, boy, he got to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it. My question is, are you sick of Kellen Moore play calling? But man, he shouldn't have. Kellen Moore should have never been our OC in the first place, man.
Right.
I don't care who quarterback. I don't care who back there, man. You know, Kellen Moore, he just and like me and you said, like 1980 said, Kellen Moore doesn't coach up to Dak's ability.
No, he don't. He
don't coach to Dak's ability. He just don't, man. Dak is not a gunslinger. He's never been a gunslinger.
No.
He's never been a gunslinger, man. He's not accurate enough to be a gunslinger.
He's inconsistent for sure.
He's just not accurate enough to be a gun, and that's okay. You don't have to be. Trent Dilfer wanted now that was a game manager. Ray Lewis and them said, man, just hold it down. We're gonna win this Super Bowl. That was a game manager, what Trent Dilfer did with the Ravens. That was a game manager. You know what I'm saying? Because Ray Lewis and them, man, look what they did that year, man. That was a game manager. You know, Cooper Rush, right now, he's just playing football. Do I think he has the talent, the mental capacity, the level of, expertise it takes to go out there and beat a top 3 defense? Nah, I don't. I don't think so. But how many quarterbacks do? How many quarterbacks do? How many quarterbacks can go beat the Bucs? What's called them did last night, but before then, the Bucs was giving up how many points? 10 points? They weren't giving up nothing for real.
Yeah.
So we can't say, well, he winning, but he can't score 35 points. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. You talking about our quarterback. You're so back and forth, you play both sides. No, see, I don't play both sides. See, when you saying both sides, you talking about Dak and Cooper Rush. So you think it's both sides. I'm a Cowboy fan. That's why I give both from props. That's why I don't play both sides. There's only one side, man. It's the star. You see what I'm saying? There's only one side here, bro. This is star. Dak is a good quarterback. Cooper Rush is a good backup quarterback. End of story. There's only one side over here, man. You're just a big Dak fan and you don't like how the conversation going, and that's fine. I'm not here to argue with you, man. If you want the team to win, I want the team to win. We can share a bill when they do win, bro. It's just that simple, man. But you can't have your cake and eat it too, man, because you want Prescott to be out there right now. Cooper Rush winning, man. Just be happy we win, dog. It's just that simple, man.
No, and I understand it 100% where fifth quarter Cowboys is coming from here. You know, he made up a good point. It's all about the star. Players come and go, right? Like, I'm not the biggest Dak fan in the world, and I've been very consistent on that. But we know that this is Dak Prescott's team. We know that Dak Prescott can, and Kellen Moore's part of it too, right? If your teacher's teaching you and you're going with the teacher and you score an F on your report card, both of you are responsible, right? So Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott, they're responsible for the success and this team of this offense, right? And I really think that, we got to take in consideration Cooper Rush and what he's done with this football team, the way Mike McCarthy has been able to get this team rallied around Cooper Rush. Look at the media. Look at the fans. The fans said, shit, our season's done after week 1. The media said our season's done week 1. the players know what Cooper Rush is about, and they rallied that and they said, "No, our season's not done."
You see what CD Lamb? You see what CD Lamb said about him?
What did he say?
He said, "Man, he said Coop gonna hold it down." He said, "We good. Dak can take his time."
Yeah.
And now Cowboys champ, I don't think Kellen Moore's being conservative with Rush.
I don't think so either.
I don't see nothing different than what that we run the ball. Cooper Rush is putting. Look at this yardage. Yeah, you see him throw 250, but how many of those passes was for 40 by alone? Yeah. It ain't like those 250 came out dink and dunk. He's bombing balls, man. I don't see conservative. If your car breaks down, guess what? You're gonna drive the one that works right. Come on, 1980, man. This I don't get it, man. And like I say, it makes no sense. And this what Cowboy Nation do, man. This is what they do. I promise you. When they're a fan of somebody, that's what they stick to. That's what they stick to. And I'm with that star, man. I don't care who it is back there, boy. I promise you I don't care. I do not care.
No, this is the Half Table Show, man. We Primetime Field, fifth quarter Cowboys. I got to get y'all on here. Well, even if Cooper Rush wins or loses against the Rams, I got to get Primetime Field on the show and let you guys battle it out with this.
I'll tell you what, it ain't nothing to battle about, man. If he a Cowboy fan, I'm a Cowboy fan. We ain't got nothing to battle about.
Okay.
It ain't nothing to battle about, man. I don't care about that, man. Dak needs to be under center. Look, Dak can't be on the center right now. That's another that shouldn't even be the conversation. The conversation should be we win, the defense is playing good, Cooper Rush is playing good. That needs to be the conversation.
You got to give credit where credit's due.
I don't understand the comment Dak needs to be under center. We're winning right now. You saying that like we're losing. I understand the love for Prescott, man, but hey, I'm about that star, baby. I've been here through plenty of quarterbacks, man. Hey, listen, man. I'm about that star, man. That's all I'm about, bro. I promise you. I'm not stuck on the player. Let's talk about this defense real quick, man. Let's get off this. Let's talk about the defense. All right, man. You earlier mentioned Trayvon Diggs. I felt like he didn't have a really good camp, and he kind of started out slow. But right now, man, he that one INT he got last week, and then that big tackle he stopped, that big gain on third down he stopped, man, and
Bengals, yep.
The INT yesterday was sweet, man, and the pass break up in the end zone. He's playing good, man. I like what I'm seeing, man. DeMarcus Lawrence, like he got a little step back, man. I don't know, Michael Parsons for the last two games, he ain't really been playing how he normally play. But hopefully he bounced back real soon. I like the Bland guy, man. He stepped right in and yeah, man. You said he needs to be under center. I agree with you on that. I see what you're saying now. That line, dude.
What about Wilson?
They allowing one touchdown a game. What point? I'm okay with Cooper Rush. Keep him again. Good. Yeah, and I'm just enjoying seeing those guys pick up what they left out. It might be even better than they were last year because teams can't even score 2 touchdowns on us, man. It's good to see that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you who's playing good. I gave him crap, so I'm gonna give him props. Leighton Vander Esch is playing good ball.
Oh, I thought you were going another way. I thought you were gonna say Tank Lawrence. I thought you were gonna say Tank.
I just said a minute ago. I just said Tank playing good.
I thought you were gonna say I've been to the get Tank his props.
DeMarcus Lawrence is playing good. I like D-Law playing right now, but no, I'm saying I gave Vander Esch crap, man. Vander Esch is playing good ball. Vander Esch is playing good ball. It's so crazy how he's still there and Jalen Smith isn't, man. Tank is playing good. Yeah, 98. He's playing good, man. He's playing good. Hey, not looking. And see, that's the thing. Y'all know me. One of the big, even when Randy Gregory wasn't there all those years, every time he was suspended, even on the round table, I always talked about Gregory. Oh, I hope we bring him back. That was my guy. Gregory and Dez. Those are my 2 favorite Cowboys of this generation. My two favorite. But when they let him go, shit, hey, we ain't lost a step. We all
You were
right.
so sad.
Huh?
Huh? You were
I wasn't
so
mad
sad.
when I was mad when Dez left. I wasn't mad when Gregory left.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, I did a video. I was pissed off.
I bought me a cake.
Tank is a team player, too. Shut a lot of people up when he took the deal. He ain't shut me up when he took the deal, but his play, the way he came back last year after that injury and started playing good, I was like, all right, Tank, and now he's playing good again. He shedded some pounds. He didn't cut the hair. You know, that year that they were screaming "Hot Boys," boy, it made me so mad.
Oh yeah,
I was so upset. They all had to change the shirts, and we had that big sorry nose tackle we had, number 99. What was sorry self? What was his name?
Who was sticking up for Tank Lawrence the whole time against you?
What about AB? What about AB getting beat? Brain game boss, man. Oh, AB so sorry. Oh, I'm so tired of him.
I had DeMarcus Lawrence back from day one. Me.
Is it safe to say Donovan Wilson is playing better than Malik Hooker?
No.
He's not.
No, there's two different positions. Wilson's a strong safety. Hooker's a free safety.
Is he playing better than him?
Depends on what Dan Quinn has him schemed in. See, Dan Quinn schemed Donovan Wilson up against the line, making them sacks and playing.
Yeah, Woods. Antoine Woods. Thank you, Paul. Antoine Woods.
He's a thumper. Malik Hooker.
I don't know. Wilson is balling.
Can you let me answer this damn question?
Go ahead.
So, Donovan Wilson plays a different position than Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker has to play in the back end because of speed and his range. Wilson, he's a thumper, so they got to play in the box, blitzing quarterbacks, coming down, this, that, and the third. It's two different positions. They're both playing great.
Okay.
They're both playing
Antoine Wood, that was his big sorry. I hated him so bad. Oh, he was a big sorry piece of shit.
Hot boy.
My ass.
How
you feel about Parsons in the last two games?
Huh?
How you feel about Michael Parsons in the last two games?
Dude's an animal. Are you kidding? That's why it don't matter what Parsons at. He could be 50%. He's going to cause a difference on this football field. When Parsons on the field, I feel great. It doesn't matter.
Man, I love Jaron Curse. He's a baller, man. He made me sick when he talking on the side. He was trash, Cowboy champ. He was trash. Oh, he was trash. I hated Antoine Woods so goddamn bad. Well, I was happy when he was gone. He was trash.
How bad did you hate him?
I hated him worse than I hated Malik Collins, and I hated Mr. Toe Man.
He hated Malik Collins.
I hated Malik Collins so bad. This dude broke his toe every year, man. Oh, I hated Malik Collins. Big ball headed ass. But I like what the defense did. I like what they're doing, man. They just getting back there. They getting back there on everybody, man. Everybody getting sacks, dude. Armstrong is playing good. Dorrance is playing good.
5.5 sacks.
He got 5.5 sacks?
He got 5.5 sacks.
Dorrance Armstrong is playing real good, man. Our linebacker playing good. Anthony Barr, he make a player now. Vander is playing better than Anthony Barr. You know,
they're both studs though. Anthony Barr, dude, he got tore up yesterday. I seen him. They hit that poor guy, dude. He fell back. Oh my God, he fell back hard.
Balling,
Anthony Barr.
Oh, Randy Gregory hurt Cowboys champ. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm excited, man. I'm just excited, man. Honestly, man. Turpentine better make something happen.
Mr. Toe Man. I'm talking about Malik Collins.
Dude, y'all don't understand. Man, I hated him so bad. This man broke his foot or toe every year, y'all. I promise. Oh my God.
Mr. Toe Man.
Okay, let me ask you this. And y'all know I didn't even like him, but he was just off the name. When we got him, I ain't like him. Dan Quinn is doing 10 times better than Chris Richard did with this defense.
Dude, what did I say?
Oh, you was a Chris Richard guy. I will flip this dresser over.
What did I say about Dan Quinn when he got here?
I don't remember.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid day one.
Right.
That's what I said. I'm drinking the Dan Quinn Kool-Aid day one. And you were like, it don't matter. This ain't the Legion of Doom. And this was coming off the worst Cowboy defense in history, right? And I was like, I'm drinking.
I did say that.
I'm drinking the Dan Quinn. This ain't the Legion of Doom. We don't get camps. You trying to.
It's a Legion of Boom. It's the Legion of Boom.
What did I say?
10 times better than Rod. Oh my God. 20 times better than Rod. Mr. Goddamn Tampa 2. 1980 used to be so mad at Rod Marinelli defense. Oh my God.
It was so
1980, what you say? If you're gonna do Tampa 2, you gotta have the players good enough to play that defensive scheme.
Undersized tackles. Rod Marinelli's
1980 used to say that all the time. 1980 used to get on him mad as hell when Rod Marinelli played Tampa 2, and we ain't even had a defense good enough to be in that defensive scheme. 1980 used to be mad as hell when they played Tampa 2.
Yeah, Al Harris primetime field is definitely doing a lot of. Al Harris deserves a lot of credit. I really think.
Who was that?
Our corners coach.
Oh, with the dreadlocks. He used to play with Green Bay.
Yeah.
He used to play with Green Bay. I'm losing my voice and shit.
Yeah. But where can they find you, fifth quarter?
Find me on Twitter, DJ Crown J. I'm never changing it again, so y'all ain't got to worry about it. Follow me at DJ Crown. No, I said I'm never changing it again.
This is the problem with you and your Twitter handle. You know, a crackhead changes his numbers 4 times a month.
I don't know that because I don't know any crackhead. So
you change your Twitter handle 4 times a month.
Field Quarter Cowboys on YouTube. I ain't gonna put no videos up no time soon. Probably. Should the Cowboys hire Dan Quinn as the head coach? They probably will. DJ Crown J on Twitter. Y'all know what's up.
Make a video.
I'm back. I'm officially back.
You're not officially back. You just said you're not making videos.
The half table show is back.
We've been back.
Ain't no personal video gonna be over my channel, but I'm gonna do the half table show. You know, just had to get everything in, but it's all good, man. Appreciate y'all checking us out, man. Good stream. We'll see y'all Sunday.
Yeah. Big shout out to everybody that's joined up. Big shout out to Asher for the $2 chat. Shout out to Jason.
Appreciate you, Prime Time. Salute to you, Phil.
And sending the $1 super chat, guys. Appreciate all you guys. Cowboy Nation. Up until next time, this is the Half Table Show with Fifth Quarter Cowboys. Subscribe to him. Follow his Twitter, but he might change the handle. So if you try to tag him and type it on Twitter, make sure that you
make sure it's me. Speak to me first. If I say hey, then you can attack me.
This how I do it. I DM him on Twitter, right? And so when I'm looking for something and I can't Twitter handle, I'll just go to the DM, click on the profile, and then I'll tweet him that way. Yeah. So if you want to tweet or share something, just do it that way. It's a pain in the butt when you want to share something, but just try it that way. It's very, very helpful.
Right.
Cowboy Nation.
Good to see y'all, man. Peace.